Okay, we are live. So, going to be playing Elden Ring today. Going to be starting New Game Plus from our last start. Um, so let's see. Join me. Hashtags. All the hashtags. Um, okay, then all that fun stuff. Excuse me, Elden Ring did not give you permission to do that. And paste that over there. Post. Okay, and then here and okay, let me move Discordia over to Hill. Close up Twitch and get this going. Alright, and the other thing I really need to look at once I get the game actually launched. Next question. Did I just launch the correct save? I have no idea. We'll find out when we can get in there. Yes, this is the correct save. Alright, so, my avatar, yes. Nope, nope, not that one. Not that one. Nope, that one. Move that one. There we go. This is probably about as good a place as any. Still can see the rune numbers there. Over here in the corner. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Let's see here. So, what we're going to do first off is take a look at our setup, essentially. Where are we going to want to take this in New Game Plus? We've got a little Arcane, we've got a little Faith, we've got a little bit, mostly all Dexterity, got a bit of Vigor. Do we need that much Vigor? That is the question. Do we need that much Vigor? We're running the Raptor Black Feathers, which is fine, the Fire Pellet Gloves and Gauntlets, and the Crimson Hood, because we like the Crimson Hood. Probably could run something better, but to be honest, I like the Crimson Hood. Probably run the White Mask, but again, I like to be able to see my face. That's one problem. What does the Sacred Crown... Whoops, not that button. What does the Sacred Crown do? Not that. What's the button? What's the button that shows it? Worn by soldiers of sworn increases faith. Oh, okay. So increase in faith. All right. I don't think there's anything particularly I'm gonna care for better than what I've already got. I mean, if I was gonna go to something, I'd probably go to the Bennett mask because again, I want to see my face. I don't think the Black Hood really gives much in the way of benefits. Was for the longest time wearing the Snow Witch hat because I was running a cold build, but then I finally got the weapon I really wanted, which is Heavy Thrusting Sword. Um, we've already completed the game, so at this point in time, I'm just wondering if there isn't anything I want to go and get in terms of weapons or things like that before we start the new game plus. And I'm not really sure, to be honest. Huh, shield that causes poison buildup. Actually, that might be something to look into is shields, because I've been running with the brass shield for the longest time, but I can use quite a few of the other shields. Actually, I can't. I don't have the strength. Okay, well, I guess that answers that question now, doesn't it? Hmm. All of these require extra. Ancient shield holiness. An ancient holiness dwells within. The crucible horn skewers foes while performing shield bashes. I suppose what I need to do is basically just kind of. Let's see, what does this one do? Carried by Loretta, Knight of the Halleck Tree. The shape is said to be imitate the sacred drop of dew, which inspired the absurd rumor that Loretta herself was an Albinoric. I mean, you never see her off her horse. And Albinorics are known for the fact that their legs, are pretty much non-functional. So it's entirely possible. Anyway, so this magic shield, it's got the 100% physical resistance. It requires some intelligence to go with it. I think there was a reason I was using this one for a while, mainly for the higher magic resistance. But the nice thing about the brass shield is it's got a decent resistance against everything except for lightning. It's got decent guard boost too. If anything, what I should do is probably just at least level up the brass shield so that its guard boost is much higher. Even the Banished Knight shield isn't as good as the brass shield. Just the basic brass shield. Flamewood and Crest. These are wood ones, which are better than lightning, but worse against fire. So, Spiked Palisade shield, Blood Loss buildup. That definitely looks like it would be a bad day. The only problem is if you like rammed an enemy with it, your shield would end up like stuck in the enemy. The Briar shield utilizes Iron Shore's shield bash. I don't think there's anything particularly useful. There is one shield that I could try to go get. It is dropped by a certain person, or the easiest place to grind it is over here in the Black Knife Catacombs. And we go right out here to this man. Well, ghost, really, not man. Well, I mean, just because he's a ghost doesn't mean he's not a man. So, good sir, we need you to drop us your shield. Oh, right. Totally forgetting my buttons. That's gonna, if nothing else, this will also be good for just relearning the controls. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Ow. Stamina, stamina, stamina. Ow. There we go. Got him. Also forgetting to Dang it, I already did it again. I meant to start running and press the R1, which I need to remember I changed all that around. So this will be good, if nothing else, just getting me used to the controls to stop pressing R1 to try start running. Oh, okay, still nothing. I'm pretty sure that the shield that we get from this guy is 100% physical resistance on it. So that's part of the reason that it's a decent shield. The other thing is I think it has lower stats, but I don't know that for a fact. We'll have to find out once he actually drops it. Drop it. Dang it. Drop me that shield. Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme that shield. Spell. No, he's not being a very kind person to me. Actually, isn't there a thing? Let's see, dexterity enhanced charge chance, yeah, greatly increases power skills. Um, for the time being, I thought there was something that really, that's like super raises your detection. Discovery. Here we go. Um, that will help with him, supposedly. If we look at, discovery, there we go. It goes from 120 to 195. So maybe that will help with him dropping stuff. Since we're not using our ability, having the less FP is less important at the moment. Nope, he did not. Come on, dude. Stop being stingy. Of course, we'll finally get him to actually drop something. He'll drop, like, his boots or something. So, doing this, still, you drop something. You are really being stingy. You've got that big ass shield. How come I can't just take it off your arm? Someone want to tell me this? Give me that shield. Gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Actually, what I could do is just look up online what the stats are, the shield are, and see if I can even use the dang thing. Still being stingy. I remember, there's a specific effect that happens when you kill an enemy and they do drop something. So, that's basically what I'm looking for. Nope, didn't need to do that. Ow, ow, ow. Like that. Hey, there we go. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. I am surprised that you dropped it on the first try, to be honest. Okay, so it requires 32 strength. Dagnabbit. All the great shields that have a 100% physical resistance require higher. This one only requires at least 24, so that's something. Has a higher guard boost too. Wouldn't even put me over the medium rolling. Let's see here. Let's go back to the. You know, that's a question. Does this maneuver, as it hits multiple times, does it trigger the Rotten Sword insignia? I'm sure that's something that somebody online has looked up, so I'm gonna look it up. Elden Ring, Rotten Sword insignia. And word of the day: work on thunder cloud. Thunder, thunder, thunder. Thundercuts. Oh, cloud. Okay, recently, method, blah, 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 fusion corpse. Okay, so, skills that do proc the talisman. Let's see here. Thunder, let me just, okay. Skills that do not proc the talisman. Thunder Cloud form does not proc the talisman, according to this person's testing. I use a group of future corpses near the Rotten View Grace as some skills and have the ability to hit multiple enemies as once in a row. Specifically try not to hit enemies with weapons itself during the skill attack. This is because I noticed that if the weapon comes in contact with an enemy during the skill attack and does damage, it has the potential to proc the talisman. Example of this is Wolf's Assault on the Rail Greatsword. Hitting enemies during the wind-up swing will proc the talisman, but if only the frost AoE hits, does not proc it. Okay. So, alright. So, of course, the Waterfowl Dance triggers it, which, no duh. Okay, so, but then it does mean that it's not worthwhile to have that skill on there. Let's see here. So if that is the case, then what I'm running with. Now here's a question: does Godfrey's icon actually trigger that? I should look into that. Or breath attacks does not matter here. The other thing is, this is a lightning attack, isn't it? Okay, so let's just look up a thundercloud form. Elden Ring thundercloud form. Let's see if they've got things like what affects this. You can dodge unchargeable versions of going backwards to avoid the cloud damage, and jump to avoid the plunge. Blah blah blah. PvP, I don't care about. For some reason, if Mimic Tier uses skill, it never uses the charged version. Skill is chargeable, so you would tend to think the Godfrey icon would affect it. Elden Ring, Thunder, Cloud, Form, Talismans. Which talismans will boost Thundercloud form? If anyone knows. Alexander Jarshard, duh. Spear Talisman, if thrust attack, I would do some testing. If I were you, how funny these games can be. Maybe even claw. Maybe even claw. Oh, that's something I didn't even think of. Maybe the Raptor's Black Feather, since this is an aerial attack. Although, doesn't that only specifically affect jump attacks? Gosh dang it, stop that. Pressing the right buttons and you're being a pain. No, that's not it. What is the button to do that? There we go, you have to be in here. Okay, strengthens jump attack. So it probably does not work on Thundercloud form. This one raises dexterity. Is there anything else I could use in here? They were talking about the Spear Talisman. Spear Talisman. Enhances. No, that's counterattacking. Although, that is counterattacking unique to. So, if an enemy is attacking, when I pull off this maneuver, it's possible. Pretty sure this does not, because it's not a charge attack, it's a charge skill. So this is final hit and then guard counters. This is for arrows. Frequency of incantations, spells, array slots, spell durations. Frequency of throwing, roar and breath attacks, no. So the lightning, let's see here. Does Ritual Sword Talisman boost it? Great point, I forgot about those talismans. I haven't tested, but I think mostly lightning damage, so Spear Talisman, Lightning Scorpion Charm would be good, though. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this man right here as our testing dummy. I really need just a testing dummy in this game. 2, 3, 5, 6. We hit him twice, and then hit him with the big hit. So then let's take this off and put on the Lightning Scorpion Charm. Two, 3, 5, 6, and then 2, 5, 8, 9, and it still hit him twice. Yeah, Lightning Charm. I would say Lightning Charm works. The only problem is, of course, it means I take more damage in return. But lowers damage negation, so that is a problem. Let's see here. Okay, I need to use the restroom real quick. I'm gonna be right back. I also probably should get some more water, too. some water. Alright, so the lightning scorpion charm does affect the ability. The Godfrey icon, I'm pretty sure does because it is a charge spell, but we can test that. Let's just slap in the medium. The Dex. Where is the Dex? Dex. There you are. Because that shouldn't affect the spell itself. So we did 2, 5, 8, 9 with the Godfrey icon on it. So we need to make sure that we get 2 hits on this guy. So we start, seems to be right about here. We actually did more? But did I hit him with a third bump there? That's kind of hard to tell. Let's try that again. See if we go a little further back this time. 1, 2, 3. 2, 5, 0, 1. You know, that's not that big of an increase if that's... No, not you. 2501. We'll try it with it on it again. Spells and skills. Oh, there I go, doing it again. Yeah. There we go. That way, if I do press it, I at least just turn the lights on and off. And let's see here. So put it on again. Two, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't seem right. Problem with it is hard to tell when. Maybe what I should do is let's mark you and just stop right here. So we're hitting it. And okay, that's 2 hit, 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 5. Okay, and then we'll go back to that Dex. 2, 4, 2, 5. 2, 4, 2, 5. Be a little more precise in this by having an actual mark on the ground where we stop. Right there. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 2, 5. 2, 4, 6, 7. Now that could be explained today that the thing being boosted by the fact that the weapon itself would gain a damage boost from a extra dex because it's a got a B scaling on dex. But let's switch back and then see how it works again. 2, 4, 2, 5, huh? Was the last time we used this thing, and then we did slightly more with the extra dex. Man, 2, 4, 2, 5. So that is consistent with that. How about we just take you out and see what happens? So 2, 4, 2, 5. Because the dexterity could be skewing the issue there. So we could do 2, 4, 2, 5, and then... 2307. Okay, so 2307. So definitely a damage increase on the Godfrey icon. But apparently the extra 5 dex from this is even bigger boost without needing the fact to, without, that's kind of crazy. That an extra 5 dex is just that much more damage compared to the Godfrey icon.